Welcome to Down the Line. So today we're taking a look at the Hydroshort, and this is something that's new in from Tomo and Firewire surfboards. It's the latest in those kind of Tomo modern planing hole designs. So if you're familiar with the Tomo designs, there's going to be a few key features here that work really well in this model that are kind of apparent in the range of Tomo boards. They've all got those kind of unique features that work really well together. So in the Hydroshort, we've got that torpedo nose. This gives you a real smooth rail-to-rail transition. It's also really forgiving in steeper sections. It's a continuous medium rocker, which provides that performance in the pocket that we've come to love from the Tomos. That quad inside single concave, so the multi-concave bottom, and the fairly straight rail, giving you tons of lift, tons of speed. Really nicely refined low rails through the tail. All these factors just working together to give you something that projects down the line, gives you that instant speed, but also when you get in the pocket you can really push these things and they give you that maximum high performance surfing capabilities that you're after in a board like this. So it is a real little weapon for kind of smaller to medium waves. You're going to get that instant speed, that agility in the pocket, that responsiveness, all these little features. It's a classic Tomo shape. For anyone out there that's surfed the Tomos before, you'll know you gain an abundance and a speed and an abundance of manoeuvrability. And so I've been surfing a 6.0 Hydroshort. I'm around 95 kilos and that's felt great for me. Fin wise, you can set it up as a quad or a thruster. Personally, and this is something that I like in a lot of the Tomos, the Cymatic, the Evo, originally with the Vader. I personally really like the thruster option in these boards. A lot of people do surf them as quads, it goes super fast as a quad. But for me personally, I like the thruster, and again, personally, I like something with a bit of rake, so something like the Carver. I find these boards have just got such an abundance of speed. Having a fin with a nice amount of rake just gives you that extra little bit of control that you sometimes want to kind of harness all of that speed. But definitely, a lot of guys do surf them as quads and rave about them. So one thing to note on this model as well, they've been working really well in the wave pools. So we've got all sorts of different wave pools popping up around the world at the minute, and the feedback has been that these things are performing really well in those waves. I was lucky enough to have the opportunity recently to go to the surf ranch, and a lot of the guys that I was with there were surfing these and going really well on them. Tomo actually also messaged us and said this is his kind of pick for the pool. So that's something to worth bearing in mind. I think that instant speed that you get, the control that they give you, and the way that they fit into a nice steep pocket and a nice compact pocket, the way they fit into the wave kind of probably lends them to these pools, I would say. Those few little features, the speed, the manoeuvrability, and just the way they're quite compact and can fit into the smaller pockets really well. It's probably something that's making them suit those style of waves, as well as your ordinary beach breaks, point breaks, whatever you want to take them out in. And so this board is available in the helium technology. That's what Tomo's opted for in this model, and it gives the board a really nice feeling, a really nice level of performance. I've been surfing one at home here in all sorts of conditions, onshore, offshore, smaller days to then well overhead days, and it hasn't missed a beat. I think it just gives you that classic Tomo speed, that classic high performance feel that we've come to know and love from these boards. It's a really good little all-rounder. For anyone that's got some of the Tomos already, the Evo, the Cymatic, it fits in really nicely with those. For everyone that hasn't tried one of the Tomos, definitely get on one. They're unbelievably fun to surf, really fast, and offer massively high levels of performance as well. If you've got any questions on the board, feel free to drop us a message or pick up the phone, give us a call at the shop anytime.